What's going on, everybody? If you don't know, you should know. Welcome. You have entered the fire pit. We are here on this beautiful Thursday, May 29th. I get paid tomorrow. We are Sports Talk. My name is Johnny Blaze, hostess with the Moses. As you should know. And this right here is my boy Angel, our own journalist, analyst, actor, dad, fucking entrepreneur. He does it all, baby. He does it all.
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. The game is on right now. Let's talk about this because I know you're excited about. Oh, I knew what I was there. Fuck out of here. Anyway, Pacers in 6. What is this, 5? No, this would be a 5.
It's over. It's over today.
You think they're gonna win today?
It's over.
You don't think the Knicks gonna fight? They in Madison Square Garden.
I mean, they gonna fight. They gonna try.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna go out sorry. But
yeah. It's over.
It's a wrap.
I think they might. I think they might. Is Cat playing? Yeah, and Cat's playing. So because they said he was questionable. So if Cat wasn't playing, they definitely was gonna lose.
It was a wrap.
Yeah, but
look, they gotta. First half, they got to be up by at least like 15, 20 points.
Right.
To even remotely say they're going to stand a chance.
Right.
But if they got to do the whole thing they've been doing, they got to come back into the game being down 15, whatever. If they're down, they're out.
They're over with. Yeah, I can agree with that. It's definitely one of those, like, it's going to kill the morale. But if it's a close game, if they keep it a close game, they might still be able to,
they gotta be ahead.
Pull through type shit. I was also watching 520 in the morning with Jeff Teague and shit. Excuse me.
Yeah, they got.
I like they set up, but
was it him, Jeff Teague, and who the other guy?
His brother. This dude named B Hen and I forget the last dude's name. I think Jeff Teague is like the only actual NBA player. I'm not sure.
Okay, so it's like him and his homies
type shit. Like I think his brother played college. Maybe his brother did go to maybe it didn't like cross over or whatever, but they be talking about how his brother was real nice in college basketball and stuff. I'm not sure. I just randomly seen like their clips be popping up on my shit, and I was like, "Oh, this looks cool." Anyway, he was saying that they might put in the fix because the Western Conference games are over already, and the finals don't start until the 5th, or is it the 8th? I think it might be the 8th. It has to be the 8th.
Might be the 5th.
Can't be, because it's the 29th. Let me see. The 5th is... Oh, no, it could be. Next game. What is this? Game 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the 5th. They're trying to extend this series since that other series ended so fast just to keep the money rolling in and stuff. But, I think the Knicks are done.
I can see it happening, but
it's very possible. Very, very, very possible. Very possible.
Like I said, I think this series is done, man. These guys out running them out the damn court,
and there's nothing they can do about it. Like there's no, they don't have nobody on their bench for real that's gonna be able to help or, and once Brunson gets on the bench, shit start going, and it depends. It depends on how Cat plays. If Cat's not doing what he did in the other game where he dropped 20 in the fourth quarter,
oh for sure,
it's over with. Like motherfuckers be too tired.
Cat gotta get going.
Yeah,
and then Bridges and Anunoby, they gotta do something too. They can't be because it's been way too flip floppy. One guy gives you 15, then the other one got to give you at least 15, 18, like as well.
Everybody has
At
to.
least.
Everybody has to drop at least 15, and then Cat and Brunson have to drop at least like 25.
Yeah, but they be doing like, oh, OG will have 20 or Bridges will have 18 and the other one will have 6.
6. Yeah. That's
Like,
what's. They don't got no help.
nah, bro. You can't do that, bro. Like you are the help.
Yeah, right. And there ain't no
What are you
help off the
doing?
bench neither. It's over with.
It's over. So if those two are not even remotely engaged in the
Right.
game, it's it, man. Because Brunson been scoring 40, 30 something, whatever.
He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing what
It's
he's
not
supposed
enough,
to do.
bro. He need help.
It's not enough. That's a fact.
So, and mainly is Bridges. Bridges is the guy that gotta
Or Josh Hart.
and show up. Well, see, here's the thing with Josh Hart though. That's not his role.
Yeah.
Like he can put some buckets, but that's not
That's not what he's
does.
there for.
That's not what he's there for. It's like saying, "Oh, we need Caruso to drop 20 or something." Like that's not what he does. Bridges
and Anunoby. I don't know. Is that how you say his name? Anunoby?
Anunoby. Now you got me all messed up.
Nah,
OG Anunoby.
I call him OG.
Hey, that's a smart bet.
Right. But nah, yeah, they're cooked unless the refs help out. It's
It
actually
sucks
5-10
because
right
it
now.
was supposed to be a good series. I thought it would have been a
It's been a good series. Like none of these like. I think one game they kind of blew them out, but like it hasn't been. It wasn't like the Western Conference, right? You know what I'm saying? Like
nah.
I can, yeah, like I can sit and watch these games, and it's competitive. It's always the last stretch, like the fourth quarter, where it's like,
that's when it gets good.
Yeah,
The fourth quarter.
but that's what I'm saying. That's when. Well, no. It'd be good like the first 3 quarters too, but the fourth quarter is when it's like, all right, who gonna pull away from it? You know what I'm saying? So like it's been competitive and shit.
We were supposed to get 7 games out of it though.
Yeah,
But it's not happening.
but I mean, shit. Like you said, they don't have a bench. The Knicks don't have a bench, and like the starting 5 plays like the whole game. So it ain't going like the Pacers have fresh legs all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Then I think it was like the last 2 or so.
Mm.
Tibbs been using a little bit more of the bench. Man,
That's because that's how they won that one game is because he had to use the bench, and that was when Cat dropped the 20 in the. But I think that was just like more so the Pacers weren't shooting well than the.
Well, and you know everybody got on him like, yo, you got to use your bench.
Yeah.
You know, rightfully so. But those guys, man,
It's not enough.
I get why he don't want to play him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
They can go and retool in the summer.
Yeah, and the first thing they're gonna do is fire Tibbs. He's out of there.
I don't think they will though.
He's out of there.
It's questionable.
He's out of there. It
Well, I don't think
depends
they
on
will.
who else is like available. Like, you think Doc Rivers is gonna stay with the Bucks?
Yeah.
So
And if he stays with the Bucks, I don't see the Knicks. If he doesn't stay with the Bucks, I don't see the Knicks getting into that.
but I don't. Why not?
Just don't see it. Dude. Like,
I'm just saying like another good. I was about to say quarterback, good coach to replace Tibbs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so for you to like a team like this, you want a coach that might fit into here, like Mark Jackson might be an interesting choice here. Somebody that can elevate everybody.
right?
Doc Rivers isn't necessarily that. He's kind of like he needs the pieces already there for him to make it
But
work.
he has the pieces. They just need a bench. They just need more depth. That's
But that's
more
what I'm
so.
saying.
Yeah.
They need a coach that can get everybody
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
to bring it up. That's not
Yeah.
necessarily what Doc Rivers does.
Got you.
Like he's a great basketball mind, but
Yeah,
they're gonna be in the same position they're at now.
I get you. I understand. Got you.
Perhaps somewhat the same with Denver's old coach, Mike Malone. I think he's kind of similar like that too, where if the pieces are there, he can make it work. But elevating everybody, that's
not him.
harder. That's why I say Mark Jackson could be a good coach for them.
Right.
I
like Mark Jackson.
Yeah, he's cool. I'm surprised he hasn't coached this whole time. He'd be actually a great fit.
He explained it because he used to be on It Is What It Is with Cam and Mace.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he was saying like he's just enjoying his life type of thing. Like when he wants to, because he has a podcast with his son.
Yeah, I mean he's doing his thing, and he's doing good, but obviously.
Yeah. I think it'll eventually come back around. It's probably like one of those things like I just want to be away from basketball a little bit, like I'm still.
Yeah, because they did him dirty.
Yeah.
He probably so sick of it, over it. Like I can't blame him, but that's probably what it is. And,
yeah.
Probably opportunities that he should have gotten by now, he hasn't been getting. So might as well, I'm gonna do my thing.
And he's probably not pushing the envelope on it. And he's like, I'm not,
I'm cool.
I don't need this. Why is it doing this?
Yep.
Type of thing. So I definitely
for sure. I don't think Tibbs is gonna get fired. You got to remember that the damn Knicks were irrelevant for the longest. So. He's the one that got him here. Then maybe next year if the same thing happens next year, but
nothing's going to. I don't see any big changes. I mean,
nah. If anything, maybe somebody like, and it's tough because I would have said, well, maybe Bridges gets traded or something.
Can't do that.
But they're gonna want everything for him. Yeah. They paid everything to get him.
Yeah.
So it's tough, man.
It's very unfortunate.
I think they're stuck.
They're stuck. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to get rid of Tibbs. Guys. Yeah, they're gonna have to get rid. Bro, I'm telling you, they're gonna have to get rid of Tibbs, bro. They need a whole new structure,
But that's not gonna fix the problem, though.
What you're saying as well, they're gonna have to develop some guys, find new pieces and stuff like that. I'd 100% agree with that. But I'm saying how Tibbs plays them.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. It got you this far, and keep it a buck. It only got them this far because the Celtics was hurt.
I mean, they did whoop the Celtics anyway, dude.
Bro, if Porzingis was healthy, that wouldn't have happened, bro. I'm telling you, that wouldn't have happened.
Could have, maybe not, maybe did.
But it did. No, yeah, it did, and I understand that. But that's what I'm saying. That asterisk that I'm putting. Fuck how y'all feel. That asterisk I'm putting next to that, elimination, and then Tatum gets hurt, and because it was up 2? It was up 2. Was it 3? No, they wasn't up 3. Oh no, yeah, that was the third game that he got hurt.
They were losing bad. They weren't gonna win that game.
Bro, we was only down by 6 or 7 with 4 minutes left. Bro, we wasn't down. Oh my god.
Y'all were down 12, 14 points.
Maybe 10, bro. It wasn't that bad, bro. It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty sad.
It wasn't that
He got hurt, and it was damn, he got hurt, and they weren't even gonna win this game.
Nah, I'm not going for that. Anyway, that wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have got as far if the Celtics were at full health.
But check it out. Maybe that's true. They're not gonna be at full health next year.
I don't know. Remember you said that they? Oh yeah, Tatum's still not going to be there.
That's already off the bat. And then say it's Porzingis last year's next year, they might trade him during the season.
Yeah.
They can't re-sign him.
Right.
So
can't afford it.
Might as well trade him and get something for him.
Mikal Bridges. It's like nah.
But
he's not.
I think New York has at least one more year to do something before Tatum comes back and the Celtics do whatever they're gonna do.
Honestly, I think the Celtics are done. We're back in the hole. Like we're
in the hole.
Not in the hole. Like we're still gonna be a good top 5. You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna be top 5 seed. Definitely.
That's not the hole. I wouldn't. Maybe next year, but next year don't really count though.
But what I'm even still these next 3-4 years is gonna be like, all right, we got to start over. Like we got to build back. We got to figure. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Only because Tatum, we're gonna, and then after that, we're gonna have to. If we don't trade anybody next year, if we don't trade anybody next year. The year after that, we're going to have to figure out, okay, Tatum's back. Who are we keeping? Who are we getting rid of? What pieces, what maneuvers are we doing? Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to have to get back into the cohesiveness of us being back because now Tatum's back. So now we got to get back into the rhythm of that. And then, it's a lot of moving pieces. Here's the thing, though.
Since Tatum been there, Celtics been good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been top team in the East, every single year he's been there. So why would they regress? Why would they regress to
championship caliber?
Yes,
team? That's what I'm saying. Yes. I don't think we're gonna.
They were there. They got to the finals. I know. Without Holiday, without Porzingis.
Yes. And we got whooped. I hear you, but the East is also getting better. The Magics, the Cavs, we see the Pacers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's more competition. Everybody's getting better. The Bucks might be even better. You know what I'm saying? The next couple, I don't know.
Bucks are screwed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking positive. But what I'm saying is it's not gonna.
Top three.
Cavs, Pacers, Sixers. Got to see what they're gonna do.
Nothing.
I don't know. I mean, they're definitely going to have to get rid of Paul George, but whatever.
Bro, they got to get rid of Paul George, Embiid. I think if Embiid, check it out. If Embiid don't play, if he has the same thing that happened this year, he going to retire.
You think so?
He going to retire, bro. It's too much. It's dude can barely move.
His knees, he's fucked up. He's definitely fucked up. So
Sixers ain't doing nothing. They got that whole issue to deal with.
Yeah, it's a lot.
They're not doing nothing. And then
I'm gonna stick with top 5.
And even if they get rid of Embiid, Paul George headed right down that boat.
Oh yeah, Paul George is already 1 foot out the door. He's
in the same thing. He was talking about it in his podcast. Bro, I didn't know what the hell was wrong with my body. I couldn't move. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it's so sad. He was such a great
You gotta remember, homie, broke his damn leg and somehow.
Oh no, I know.
Still had a couple more seasons after that. That was crazy. At some point, your body's like, hey.
All right. You had your chance. It's over with. Call it. Nah, you're not. God damn. You're not wrong.
They're gonna move them. They're gonna have to move them too. So here's the 2 things that are gonna happen. If they don't play, next year and the same thing happens, they're gonna be stuck with those contracts.
Yeah.
So they can't build, they can't add. They're stuck. Their payroll's kind of in the same situation Boston is. They're super maxed out with the restricted with the moves they can make.
Right.
So for them to unload one of those contracts to trade Paul George or Joel Embiid, they're gonna have to get, like, for sure, any team that tries to trade for them, they're gonna try to get the rookie.
Mm.
What was his name? He was balling this year. He was
With
supposed
the
to be the rookie.
Sixers.
Yeah, he was supposed to be
He got
the
hurt, right?
yeah.
I know who you talking about. Because him and Tyrese Maxey was doing they shit.
They were Jerry McCain.
Yeah.
They were the only, like, if it wasn't because of him, because Tyrese Maxey was hurt a lot too.
Yeah,
if it wasn't because of him, they would have flopped.
Even worse.
Worse.
Right.
So any team that's gonna be like, yeah, I'll take that Paul George because at that point it's just a contract, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
You're not even getting the player because you're gonna be
cooked.
dealing with the same thing. I'll take the Joel Embiid contract, but you gotta send Jerry McCann over because otherwise it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
They don't have draft picks like that. Well, they had some this year, but
it's too late for that, or too
late.
early, too late, too early.
So for the foreseeable future, Sixers out of the picture.
I still say top 5. I don't want to be too biased with it because I'm a Celtics fan and say top 3.
Top 3.
Also, like I said, the East is getting a little bit better. So, and we're gonna have to now once the playoffs and everything start, I think we'll be better. We'll be in the motion and we'll be able to blase blah figure shit out, this, that, and the third. But I'm gonna say I could say the lowest is 4th. I don't see us being 5th in the East, but I could see 4th.
For the foreseeable future or next
season? Next season.
Okay, because next season's tough, but for the foreseeable future, they're still gonna be a top 3 team.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I concur. I can definitely agree with that.
We can agree on that.
Yeah. But Pacers to the finals.